everyone. So I thought I'd quickly jump on to update you on what I've been doing. So yeah, lots going on. Hell of a lot going on. So my last video was Beak, Feather and Bone, and really love playing that. That was, I think, produced by Possible World Games. So yeah, that is live up on the channel and it's doing quite well. Yeah, I created quite a lovely little narrative out that, so really pleased. And I'll be definitely using it again as a storytelling or world building tool. As I was quite surprised how quickly I was able to come up with quite a tight little narrative between groups. So yeah, excellent little device that is. I recommend if you write creatively that you get a copy. Um, my next game that I'm playing is also from Possible Worlds and it's called Better Strangers. Hang on, I'll just get it now. It's a little card game and you can do it, well, you can play it rather, as you are people watching, or you can use media such as characters in books, photography, artwork. So what I'm thinking of doing is using one of my Taschen books and have like a really epic scene from like either maybe Michelangelo or something from I don't know, maybe like Rembrandt or something, and playing the game with that as my media. Because I've got some gorgeous art books, might as well show them off. And so how the game works is all the cards are prompts, and it's designed for you to sort of create stories about people, you're either people watching or those you see in books. So yeah, for me, it's another storytelling tool to spark imagination. As we all know, again, my channel is all about ideation, coming up with ideas, writing stories, writing games. So I like to choose solo games that kind of time with that. They're also, they're not just entertaining; they're useful resources as well. On that note, my next Patreon offering is live actually. So this one is a deep dive on Tasha. So I imagine most people on my channel probably seen my Tasha video. It's my most popular one by a long shot. So I've basically written down her story circle. So I kind of took a chunk from my script, edited it, reworded it, put it in a nicer format so it's easier to read. And I also drew up a little story circle template. So I've got handwritten notes in there. So yeah, it kind of shows like how a rough draft of a story circle looks, because you only have a limited amount of space to write. They're only little triangles in a pie chart. And then obviously from that you flesh out with research, or in this case, like with Tasha's law, research on her law, sort of bigger chunks of her story, and you can expand it, depending on what section you're in. So yeah, that's now live. So now we've got 4 little handouts on there. There's my D100 table. What came after that? Oh, 6 types of conflict. That's very, very useful. After that was wounds, and next is Tasha. So yeah, it's a nice little collection building up on that, and it's £6.50 a month. Not sure what that is in dollars, maybe like $8, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, there's quite a lot on there now. Everything now has gone back up to £10 a worksheet if you want to buy it as a standalone, because obviously my goal is I want people to subscribe to the Patreon ideally. So yeah, that's all on there now. My next offering, I think I might stick to the story arc, so I'm quite busy at the minute, especially with like construction and playing games. I'm going to stick to something I've got a template for. So where I've already done the story arc for Tasha now, it's going to be a lot easier for me to do Fraser, Blue, Strahd. I do have my 5 basic plots worksheet in the background. I am still working on that because that was supposed to be an offering when I did the wounds worksheet. But again, time just got ahead of me. 6 basic plots, what am I talking about? 6 types of conflict, 5 basic plots. I think I've got 10 cliffhangers. They take a long, long time to write because I have to format a lot more pages. So yeah, I'm trying to choose worksheets that, in my opinion, are equally as valuable as useful, but take slightly less time to produce because most of the writing is done already. Oh, speaking of things I'm making, so pivoting a bit here, we moved on from Patreon to my Ravenovia game. So I've just bought this. I'm just going to get it. So it's a book about the art of calligraphy. So again, very early on in my channel, I had a few drawing videos, and so I drew, I think, Thomas Cromwell, Anne Boleyn as like paper miniatures, the sketches of those. Then I think I drew George Boleyn, Anne's brother as well, little portraits. So my idea with my Ravenovia game is for the front cover, I'm going to do a portrait of Strahd's mother, how I see her. Then I want to, because it's quite ye olde, has a ye olde feel about it. I want to actually have the title in calligraphy. So I'm going to do everything on paper, scan it in, and maybe retouch it a bit. And then the actual game will be written in. Maybe the headings might have a calligraphy flair to them, but obviously I want the game to be quite readable and quick to scan. So yeah, the rest of the game will be in, I don't know, Helvetica or some sort of normal and clear, nice, clean font. But yeah, the flourishes where I can will be handwritten calligraphy. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to that. So that's bubbling away in the background. But my main focus at the minute, if you've been keeping up my vlogs, is my novel. So at the moment, I think I've written, we're at 30,000 words now. So I've written about, I must have written about 11,000 now, which is crazy. Sorting out the plot point that I mentioned before, so turning a character into a villain who wasn't to be or wasn't meant to be a villain, has really fixed a lot. Now I'm just ploughing through, like I can kind of see how things fit together a bit more now. Because the problem I had, and I touch upon this when I talk about conflict, is kind of like, why did my protagonist care? What drove her to make the decision she did? And it was like I was missing a character. It was like, the stakes weren't high enough. And yeah, but changing this character into the villain, the one who betrays her, oh, it works so much better. It's kind of like, why didn't I think of that in the first place? But sometimes you have to let these things stew, because it's quite a. There's multiple points of view in this novel, and there were reasons for why I didn't have it that way. But how the novel has evolved, it definitely makes more sense. And yeah, it's made the plot structure a hell of a lot clearer. Like I was saying before, I was battling a bit with the convolutedness of it, let's say. Like as I was writing it, I was like, there has to be a simpler way of doing this. I know there is. I just haven't made the connection yet. And I feel doing that, I made the connection. So yeah, quite excited about that. I've also rewritten the opening chapter, so it's a lot stronger now. Because I just remember when I was sort of going through, doing a little bit of editing as I was going along. I don't try to do this because I just want the first draft done. But I knew the first chapter, it was quite strong. But I went to a seminar talk at Gen Con. I think one of the authors there, something they were always told was, you should think of your book like pushing off for a swim. Like it has to start strong. You're putting all that energy into basically, shoot it off, do a lap. So yeah, I was like, I think I can make this stronger. And I have, and I'm really pleased with it. And where I've been reading a lot of poetry recently, just been a very creative mood of late. That has definitely seeped in. I feel like my writing itself is a bit more, I wouldn't say riskier, but yeah, it's a bit more experimental. It's there's elements of like, I wouldn't say it's poetry because it's not, but you can tell maybe the how do I explain this? How the sentences are structured. Let's say there's certain beats in them. It's almost, there's bits of it I'm like, oh, that sounds a bit like the poetry I've been reading. So yeah, that's definitely seeping in, which is good. This week I haven't spent a lot of time on my novel because a lot of other things have cropped up. End of year accounts being one of them. And also I had to get my Patreon ready as well. So I'm hoping to get back into novel writing tomorrow, which is good. Um, Luckily, because I had written so much, my pacemaker, is that the right term? Yeah, there is. I'm just thinking of a pacemaker and a heart then. The pacemaker website that's tracking my writing progress. Because I wrote so much last week, I do have a few, let's say, words in the bank, so I'm still on target. But yeah, I just want to concentrate and get back to it tomorrow, which will be good. What else I've been doing? Oh, what else I'm gonna say? A house is going well. The roof is going well. See, I'm not sure how long it'll take. Maybe in the next month or two, I should have a new office. I will have to do a bit of decorating though, so depending on how long that takes, there might be bare walls behind me, or they might be nicely painted. Who knows? Yeah, I think that's it actually, what I've been up to. So I may do another one of these next week. So yeah, hopefully I'll have time to play Better Strangers and get that edited and uploaded Sunday. And then yeah, hopefully I get another midweek vlog out as well to update you on what I've been doing because there's a lot going on. So come the end of the year, I might have a few things in the pipeline that I've created. So I think I'll end the vlog here. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.